Welcome back to Ravenwood High School as we listen to the Van Halen starting off our introductions of the teams. Ravenwood High School players, Ravenwood boys players coming out on the floor right now as they are being introduced. Number 10 there is Connor Tudine. We saw him last year a couple of times. Tudine, a great shooter. Number 23 is Ben Gleason. Saw him last year a couple of times as well. And number 50, Sterling Craig, this junior center, coming out for the Raptors. Michael Williams alongside my buddy Paul Breece as we came off a long week of no school, but the Ravenwood student section showed up. Some of the Franklin student section has showed up tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you look at the roster, Michael, Ravenwood, you can count them. I think I counted 10 senior basketball players. And that's a lot for a group like that to stick together for 4 years.
So Jones and Craig will jump it up and knocked out of bounds. I believe Craig swiped it out of bounds, and Franklin will take over. I was about this close to saying 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
That's the girls' game.
So keep an eye on number 24. That's Evan Sigler. He's going out, receiving the ball right there. Evan is a senior this year, as is Jack Patton, number 20, the longtime point guard for the Rebels. But Evan having a tremendous year shooting the ball, getting a lot of ink with his shot selection.
Well, you're going to see a lot of things. There's Coach Whitlock. He's got to design a defense to stop the three-point arsenal of the Franklin Rebels. And it looks like I was going to be kind of shocked to see him play zone right here, but you don't want to give 14 right there an open look against Glover. You'll see Franklin throw an extra pass every once in a while to get that open three.
Inside, high to the rim is Avery Jones, and he'll be fouled. Foul is on Gleason, so Avery Jones, he'll head to the line for 2 shots.
At the line shooting 2, Avery Jones.
Can't find the mark on the first one, Ken Jones. Makes his second. So Franklin on the board first.
Now here comes the 1-3-1. Coach Joins is known for here around mid-state.
Inside nearly taken away, is taken away.
And I'm sure that Coach Whitlock, as Reese Glover gets to, I was going to say, Coach Whitlock has probably gone over thousands of times what they were going to do offensively against the 1-3-1.
So Reese Glover for Franklin with his first 2 of the night. Craig inside and unable to connect on the lay-in. Patton quickly up the floor now for the Rebels.
Well, you got to finish that in a nice play offensively.
And that one swatted out of bounds by Connor Tudine.
That was a great dump down. The Ravenwood ran that offense to perfection, just could not get the basket.
Franklin rocking the vintage uniforms tonight, it looks like. Just underway here for the second game. The Lady Rebels won the first game over Ravenwood. Also having a great year are the Franklin Lady Rebels. Pat now in the corner, drives that baseline. Shovels the pass off, makes it back to the corner. And no good for Glover.
Nice rebound by Craig. 50.
Knocked away by Glover, who hustled down the floor. So Franklin comes away with the turnover. 5:53 to go here in the first. And there's our bane here at high school games. Anytime the ball goes into that corner,
yeah,
the student section typically stands the entire time, and we have no idea who it is. There's Jack Patton as he inbounds the ball. Hard to believe Jack is a senior. He was one of my 7th graders years ago. As left-handed as the day is long, Jack Patton.
Look at that.
Uses the right there. Puts up the short 6-footer, and Jack Patton.
James Harden for the Houston Rockets would be proud of that play.
Has his first 2 of the night. And Franklin blanking Ravenwood right now, 5-0. Franklin staying in what looks to be his zone.
Oh, it's
launched
definitely
by Erickson.
Listen,
brought out by Sigler, and here comes Jack Patton.
Michael Williams, you will never see Franklin come out of that 1-3-1 unless something has gone awry.
And there is Reese Glover again. Reese, if he steps in the building, is open.
Yeah, he's got the green light all the time. If you want to compare him to somebody, Grayson Murphy for Independence
from last
possibly
year.
would be someone that you could look to.
The 3 by Tudine is off the mark, and Franklin digs it out of there. Patton quickly up the floor. And again in the corner where we can't see who that was.
I think it was, look at that play by Patton.
Jordan Breece. Was that Glover again?
Yeah, you got to love Glover. He hit the 3. He turned to the Ravenwood bench and said, "You better guard me." I'm just
you're putting words in his mouth.
Yeah, but you better guard him.
But that's right. We saw him last year. He came across the timeline a couple of times, and we said, "What are you doing?" as he launched a 50-foot shot and drained it.
Yeah, he is.
He did that 2 or 3 times that game.
Very special player. He's got the green light from Coach Joins. Again, as you said, when he enters the building. But
so Glover with 6 of Franklin's 10 points.
And defensively, I tell you what, he keeps playing the top of that 1-3-1. He'll get a lot of back tips, and he'll also in transition right here. They won't find him, but this time it looks like.
So Franklin again, good defense. As Patton drives with the left hand.
He moves without the ball well.
Sigler, don't leave him open either. And Sigler can't find the mark.
Well, Jones tried to keep it alive on the tip.
The Raptors now looking to get on the board. Inside pass, and Sigler will be called for the foul on number 23.
Nice rebound by the referee.
So the Raptors to inbound under their own bucket. 3:48 to go, and now Ravenwood able to sub. As
this may be the only time you see him come out of the 1-3-1. It's out of bounds underneath. 2-3.
Nash and Michelson coming in for Ravenwood.
Now they're going right back in the 1-3-1. Coach Joins came from Beach High School.
Nice give to number 4, Parker Nash, who scores his first 2. And Ravenwood's only 2.
Oop. Ziegler needs to keep his dribble.
Glover again a little out of control. Never mind. I'll go ahead and take the shot. And the ball goes over to the Raptors.
Wow, just for him to create a shot like that is. Glover created space.
So and Ravenwood throws it away one more time. So Finley Long, number 5, will check in along with Matt Thurman.
The freshman.
Thurman played in the JV game earlier today. Franklin won that one as well. And Glover again being guarded by Stalkup. Finds that lane. Sia usually going to be creative right there, but Franklin can't find the mark.
Yeah, I think that was number 5, Finley Long. Or 15, excuse me. You're right, these vintage jerseys.
So the Raptors looking to put something together offensively here. They've got 2 points courtesy of Parker Nash. Had some nice looks inside, but can't find the mark, shooting poorly. And Tudine off the back iron. Glover again, quickly up the floor. Watch out, cheerleaders.
I tell you what, if you're a person that watches defense, you will see the next time that Ravenwood catches the ball at the free throw line, or between the free throw line and the top of the three, that Franklin actually backs off. And it's probably because Coach Joins said, listen, kids don't shoot that shot anymore. So
Patton tries to bull his way through a couple of Raptor defenders in this call for the travel.
Yep.
2:15 to go here in the first quarter. Michael Williams alongside Paul Breece for this snow week game.
Snowmageddon.
Snowmageddon 2018. Welcome. Parents, your children will be back in school on Monday.
Yep.
The launch from Brennan Michelson. I'm calling Nicholson, my fault. And Ravenwood cuts the lead in half,
now
10-5.
You're going to see how Franklin reacts without Glover being on the floor. You got Patton, who's point guard for sure. And you've got a lot of young guys out there.
McGraw bottled up in the corner. Ziegler rings out. So Ziegler 0 for 2 tonight and knocked away nicely by Thurman.
Yep. You got Ziegler.
And he'll try it again, Evan will, and that is good.
It's so quick, the transition offense.
So Evan Ziegler, one of the better shooters in the county, connects on his first three.
Now look. Well, that time the middle guy backed down and the top guy came. And a nice shot by Ravenwood.
Wags Greer with his first two. Inside to Thurman, the 9th grader.
Yep. And that's just over the top of the zone right there, Mike.
So Matt shot up from about 5'10" his 7th grade year to about 6'5" his 8th grade year.
And that was definitely him right there.
The hair adds another 2 inches. Pat now, he'll drive the lane. McGraw looking, trapped. And Franklin maintaining an 8-point edge here.
Look at Finley Long. I'm sorry. It's going to be Ziegler in the corners who they need to look for.
McGraw picks up his dribble, and the Raptors force the Rebels with an over and back.
And this may be a possibility where if you were Coach Joins, you may have called a timeout just to get Glover on offense right there. Kind of a wasted possession there.
With 12 seconds to go. Checking in was Cedric Waters.
Uh-oh. They're going to have a shot. Glover's going to have the green light. Coach Joins says, you know what to do.
And Glover will launch the soccer inbound pass over the goal there.
That's probably the only chant the Ravenwood section will get the
Ravenwood kids
air ball.
chanting air ball right there. I think I'm going to go out on a limb here. Actually, I don't think I'm going to go out on a limb. Cedric Waters, the senior, number 21, is checking in for the game. That is the son of one Melvin Waters, one of my teammates from, or one of my classmates from Franklin High School some 30 years ago. Melvin, one of the best running backs ever to play at Franklin High School. Went on to star at TSU as a back and went on to get a cup of coffee with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Not bad.
Years ago. Saw Melvin here last year. I'm sure he's in the building tonight. Might be able to run him down at halftime. Great family, the Waters.
Yeah.
As you take a look at Ravenwood over there in the huddle. Set for second half action. What do we think, Coach Breece?
Well, the 1-3-1 definitely has given Ravenwood fits, 15-7. Ravenwood's just got to keep working the and converting their shots. They've had a couple of good looks, and there's the back tip again by Glover.
So Franklin,
man,
mighty handsy on defense, and they forced a number of turnovers already.
Yeah, 14 Glover is, he can do it on both ends of the court.
You got a feeling Breece just looks like he loves this game when he plays. He goes all out all the time. Can't quite connect on the three. Ravenwood comes away with the board. Raptors up quickly.
I guess.
And the launch by
Wags Greer.
Wags Greer again. He's got his 5th points of the night. And again, that lead cut to 5 now. Over to the corner, another launch from 3.
Yep, Jordan Breece, the junior.
Breece with the 3.
Who had actually had 10 3-pointers the other night. 10, I said it.
Waters with the long 3.
Man. I tell you what, this is kind of the game I like.
So the second half.
Trade punches here.
Second quarter starting to heat up.
Uh-oh, we got a little post-play action. Give me a break. Shoot it from the 3.
Thurman.
Uh-oh.
Ill-advised pass. Waters comes away with it. Dishes.
Oh,
away.
Foul block. That's a LeBron style right there.
Avery Jones with the rejection.
Let's see.
Flying out of nowhere.
Glover going to get a screen. Yeah.
Glover, nice dribbling inside. Can't connect on the short jumper. Ravenwood comes away with it. Fast action here with 6:20 to go in the second. Waters again inside the lane.
One more.
To the corner. Halfway down for Ben Gleason. And the Rebels come away with it. Glover says, let's catch our breath, fellas. And he'll walk it up. But not for long. As he tries the short turnaround, and Glover with his 8th point of the night.
Well, you work hard on offense and defense, as Glover does.
Inside.
There's that mid-range jumper. Nice rebound by Jones for Franklin.
Greer unable to connect. 5:26 to go here in the second. Franklin maintaining a 7-point edge. Glover again. There's the offense for Franklin. Right there. As the Raptors throw it out of bounds. So wholesale substitutions now for both the Rebels and the Raptors. You see number 4, that's Reed Kemp. He was one of our stars last year in the middle school ranks. And he's made his way up to big boy basketball here at Franklin High School. Good inside passing by the Raptors. And number 2, that's Jalen Smallwood, who called for the charge there.
Jordan Breece holding his ground. Gets the con call by the official.
So Patton now walks it back up. Sigler again, bottled up in the corner. Patton, or no, that's not Patton.
That was Breece.
Jordan Breece again from the corner. Unable to connect. And here come the Raptors. Again, Franklin getting those hands in the passing lane. The launch by Seth Erickson.
Erickson.
And Erickson with his first points of the night. Cuts the lead to 6, 4:13 to go. And now we've got a timeout by Coach Darren Joynes. What you see, Coach Breece?
The shooting's starting to heat up, and I love it. I love it. If we could get a final score of like 80 to 75, man. But I tell you what, it's just I guess we trade threes. It's going to get hard, but I tell you what, Franklin has done a better job defensively. If you see, as Ravenwood hits it as soon as I say that, of course, but they've gotten hands on the basketball. They're getting a lot of tips. They're getting a lot of turnovers, and that's where they're getting those extra chances offensively, and that's where the 6-point lead probably is coming into effect here.
We saw Seth Erickson, the senior for Ravenwood, knock down that tray from the corner. Number of 3-point shots have gone up already.
Yeah.
Reese Glover, number 14 for the Rebels. He has 10 points there. You see him on the left side of your screen. Evan Sigler, number 24 for Franklin, also a deadly shooter. So the Rebels take over, 4:12 to go. Franklin maintaining that 6-point edge.
Franklin kind of goes into man here. All right, excuse me, Ravenwood goes man defense.
And Sigler, you know that will go up. Evan Sigler with his second 3 of the night. You cannot leave the senior open. The senior guard with his second 3. And Ravenwood unable to connect to Seth Erickson again as the Rebels come away with it.
Right.
We saw Evan last year, I believe, Paul Breece, knock down 8 3-pointers in a game.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm remembering correctly. I think we saw that against Summit High School. Can't be sure. But there he is again, Reese Glover. I am running out of room on my paper.
Keep that ink. Keep rolling, because now Ravenwood just has to answer every time.
Glover with 12 points in this first half. Rebels back in their zone. Inside is Erickson again, unable to come away with it.
Nice rebound by Jones. That foul is going to be on, who's that, 4? Parker Nash, the senior.
And Avery Jones, the senior. He'll be fouled. And here comes Patton, crossing the timeline, guarded by Smallwood. Inside it goes to Glover, and he'll be fouled by number 3, Seth Erickson.
That's a tough matchup. When you dive your point shooting guard into the post, and you got a mismatch standing at 5'9", you can only smile if your coach joins.
Inside quickly
my
on
word.
the switch. And Franklin able to come away with the offensive board. They batted around with the volleyball. And the referees point the maroon way, so Franklin will keep the ball. 2:21 to go in the second. Rebels with an 11-point edge. Inside, a sloppy pass, and that will be, well, they'll call the foul on Ravenwood, I believe. No, call it on Jack Patton, my fault. Probably a little frustrated with his pass right there, and he fouled. So Ravenwood comes away with it, 2:12 to go. Inside, another steal inside.
Active hands.
Patton on the move.
Euro step. Uh-oh.
Glover from downtown knocks it down. Reese Glover with 15 points in this first half.
Back tip too. Oh, man.
The kid's got a motor that just does not stop.
You know, it's kind of Steph Curry-ish when you see him with an open look and you know you can't do anything about it. And you have a good feeling it's going in.
Glover's got 2 speeds, wide open and wider open. 1:50 to go here in the second. Franklin on top by 14. Kicked out of bounds. Raptors maintain possession. Nearly thrown away. Nice dump down inside. Smallwood, good jump stop.
just kind of bullied his way down there.
Jaden Smallwood with his first 2 of the night. Patton bottled up by Smallwood there. Has it knocked away, he'll take it all the way and he'll be fouled. So Patton will head to the line for 2.
Foul number 22, Wax Greer. At the line, shooting 2.
Patton kind of got bailed out right there.
Woo! Unable to connect on the first one.
Back in for the Rebels, number 32, Matt Colvett.
So Patton with the second and able to connect there. So Jack Patton has 3 points on the night. Ravenwood looks to answer. Down by 13, 1 minute to go here in the second. Smallwood thought about it, lots of rainbow passes. Patton anticipates.
He's lefty.
Steps into the passing lane, and Jack Patton with the pick 6. 40 seconds to go here in the second. Franklin extending that lead to 15. The launch by Mike Mickelson. Off the mark, Jones comes away with it.
Well, 20 seconds. There's no Glover out there, but there will be a 3 probably launched. Patton needs to dribble out of it. 10 seconds.
The rainbow passes again. Sigler from 30 feet. Off the back iron.
Both Franklin, they're going to have a shot at it, and they're going to bring in Glover and Breece out of bounds underneath.
Well, this will be interesting. If anybody can...
I'm surprised they're letting Glover throw it in. They're not going to have time to throw it back.
Nicely done.
Oh, wow.
Lobs to the rim. Jones can't connect. And Franklin will go into the locker room with a 33-18 halftime edge. So Michael Williams alongside Paul Breece. You're watching the WC-TV game of the week. We are from Ravenwood High School. We'll be back for second half action in just a minute. Back at Ravenwood High School, Michael Williams alongside of Paul Breece as we are here watching the Rebels and the Raptors battle it out in this district matchup. There you see the score, Franklin on top 33-18. The Rebels coming out with some deadly three-point shooting. Reese Glover, the junior guard for the Rebels, number 14. 15 points for these Rebels as you watch Jack Patton again. Taking the ball across half court. So what'd you think, Paul Breece, of the first half?
That's what I think. Great. Oh, my. I like the flow of the game was good. Didn't have too many fouls. A lot of good three-point shooting. Not a lot of post touches.
Not a lot of post touches. Erickson, his shot will fall just wide, but we've got a foul away from the ball. As Jones picks up the foul for the Rebels. And the Raptors inbound under their own bucket. Ravenwood had some looks early in the first, not afraid to throw it inside. And Erickson unable to connect. Patton quickly down the floor. There is Evan Sigler, the great shooter for the Rebels. Patton, he'll find the lane all the way for the deuce. Is Jack Patton with his 7th point of the night.
The lefty. Another turnover. Oh, almost.
Well, as we have a little break, Kira Downey, the Ravenwood Raptors senior guard, she was honored at halftime for setting the point record for these Ravenwood Raptors. 1,224 points for her career.
That's a
Honored
lot.
her with a commemorative game ball. So congratulations to Kiera Downey, as Tudine can't knock down the three. Patton comes away with it. Found a good defense there by Stalkup.
We're going to try it again. Use the double screen and see if Patton can. Oh, I think he could have got the corner that time.
But you know this will go up.
Sure.
And Glover will draw the foul. Not that I'm trying to paint Reese in a bad light when I say it'll go up. Just typically,
No, absolutely.
when it goes up, it goes in.
You'd mentioned it. He's pretty much a go from wherever.
You got 16 of the 36 Franklin points tonight. And was able to connect on his free throws. So the Raptors in a bit of a bind here.
Just this unorthodox 1-3-1 is just amazing to watch.
And trying to fight his way out of there is Ben Gleason. Finally done. Stalkup, he'll launch the three.
Yeah.
And Nick Stalkup with his first three of the night, first points of the night, cuts the lead to 16. Patton again driving that left side, and he'll be fouled and go to the line, Will Jack Patton.
I believe they may have called it on the floor.
Well, I guess they did call it on the floor. So Franklin will take the ball out underneath their own bucket. 5:23 to go here in the third. Is Jordan one of ours? Patton kind of loses his footing right there, and he'll be fouled by Ben Gleason.
Yep.
Take a look at
Coach
Joins.
Joins is going to go ahead and call timeout.
Coach Darren Joins. I believe he's in his second year at Franklin High School. Patrick Whitlock coaches the Ravenwood Raptors.
Coach Whitlock is not in his second year.
Coach Breece and Coach Whitlock sharing a strong friendship over the years.
Coach Whitlock looks like a choir director over there. He's got about 20 guys dressed out. And everybody, altos on the left, sopranos on the right, basses in the back. Is that how? I tell you what, he's probably saying, listen, guys, they can shoot threes, we can shoot threes, and that's definitely the truth. But yeah, this is a game, if you wanted to see post play, you came to the wrong game.
Yeah, down there in the lower left-hand corner, there's Kiera Downey. You may have caught a glimpse of her carrying her commemorative game ball.
Heading out the door.
Patton slaps the inbound. And here come the Rebels. Patton drives that lane. Nice jump stop and has it knocked away by Greer.
Yeah, Greer. Nice play.
And again, Stalkup up quickly. And Stalkup with his 5th points of the night as the Raptors able to convert on the transition game.
Well, Franklin, you've been watching this since the first start of this game, has been in control the whole time.
Nice back cut by Glover.
And I tell you what, I thought Ravenwood had him down, but now here comes the momentum again. I tell you what.
Ben Gleason now we trade buckets. And just like in the second half, or second quarter rather, we're off to the races again. A nice takeaway, nice steal. Smallwood goes up. Thought about dunking it.
Now his older brother would have probably dunked that.
take a look at the Raptor fans. Ravenwood able to cut this lead
And
back down.
back-to-back steals.
Patton again loses it. And again we're back as Smallwood with the and one cuts the lead to 10 with a chance to go to single digits with the conversion here.
Wow, who would have thought? Coach joins for Franklin, yelling at, kind of signaling over to Patton and Reese Glover, hey, let's don't dribble so much.
So make it a 12-7 run here.
The student bodies come to life.
As the Raptors are outpacing the Rebels now. And Smallwood called for the reach foul.
Which is amazing because the officials have kind of let things go.
We'll make it a 12-6 run. Thurman inside, and he's pushed out by Greer. So Matt Thurman will be fouled.
It's kind of a risky pass from side out of bounds, but
Foul on number 22.
We've seen those a time or two.
absolutely, sure.
Over out to Patton. Bottled up in the corner. Glover again fakes and unable to connect. And Thurman will knock that out of bounds. So now Franklin's got to be a little edgy as they held a 15-point halftime advantage. That's been whittled away to 9 points. So McGraw checks in for Franklin. 3:23 to go in the third. Over way in the corner is Brennan Mickelson, unable to connect.
Yeah, nice rebound by Ziegler. Looks like Wags Greer is going to be called for the foul.
Foul on number 22, Wags Greer.
So Greer called for the foul on Ravenwood. 3:11 to go in the third.
Well, and the good thing in Ravenwood, if they get in some kind of foul trouble, Coach Whitlock just turns around and there's like 14 other guys behind him. He can hand pick. Talking about a deep bench.
So Ravenwood kind of extending a bit of a zone here. And there is Finley Long.
Yeah, nice.
Finley with a three.
The junior.
Stops the bleeding a little bit for the Rebels. Smallwood now weaving his way through traffic. Picks up his dribble. In the corner, long three, unable to connect is Mickelson. Franklin again back in that 1-3-1. Stalkup, he'll drive that baseline. And pick up the charge. Finley Long.
Nice.
Standing in there and taking the hit. Glover and Thurman back in the game for Franklin. And now it looks like Ravenwood will extend their defense. Ziegler. No good. Rebound Patton. Fights for it. And wrestled for it. And we'll have the scrum here at in the lane. And the alternating possession will go Ravenwood's way. 2:07 to go. Hard-fought ball game between these two cross-county rivals.
In for the Rebels, number 4, Reed Kemp.
Franklin hit the three. Now Ravenwood needs to answer right here.
Reed Kemp, the freshman, checks in for the Rebels. Stalkup. He'll pick
Ran
up
over again.
the charge. So Reed Kemp, the freshman, standing in and taking the hit.
Number 20, Nick Stalkup.
The ball goes over to the Rebels.
The Raptors, number 23,
maintaining a 12-point lead, 1:57 to go here in the third. Over to Kemp. Kemp will launch from 3. And Reed Kemp, the freshman, knocks down his first tray to give Franklin the 15-point edge.
6-0 run has really put a damper in the momentum for Ravenwood.
Smallwood drives to the lane, and a blocking foul will be called. On Finley Long, tried to stay in there again to take the charge.
Here's the problem with that one. He was in, he got to the spot. Unfortunately, he was like standing under the basket. And so you got to give the offense a chance to, get to the rim.
So Smallwood. Did he hit that?
Yeah, the basket went in, yeah.
The basket went in. Well, I thought he was having 2 shots there. So Smallwood connects on his second and 1. And Glover fighting defensively is Ben Gleason. And the Rebels maintain possession. $1:15 to go here in the third. Inside, nice look by Patton as Avery Jones able to go up and knock it down.
That's when you have the benefit of Reese Glover, as it drew the double team and nobody decided to pick up Jones in the post. So we did have a post player sighting right there.
Smallwood inside and number 4, that's Parker Nash. Jones away with the board.
Mid-range jumper, Mike. Nobody works on it anymore.
Patton.
Oh.
Wild and out of control, and they're calling for the travel. Ticking down to 30 seconds remaining here. In the third, Smallwood. He'll launch from the wing off the front iron. Jones away with the board. Patton way down the floor.
Thurman.
Matt Thurman.
Nice heads-up play by Patton with a Kevin Love-esque pass.
The two-handed chest pass.
That may have been a walk right there.
And Jaden Smallwood picks up yet another and 1.
Wow. Give Finley Long for Franklin credit. He is in there taking him like a champ. That's 2 block calls. I think that time he may have been in the right spot, but that's a 50-50 call when you, depending on which striped shirt referee's standing under the basket.
So Smallwood is 3 for 3s on and 1 conversions in the third quarter. 5 seconds to shoot. And taken away by Gleason. Another held ball goes back to Franklin with .9 to shoot. What is it, under .5, and they let it go? Well, he had that issue last year, it seemed like. Got a pop and catch and pop.
That's off the, I was going to say, I thought it was going to go off the glass.
Well, Sigler, the senior, can't connect on his third 3 of the night, but Franklin able to extend this lead to 49 to 36 as we enter the last quarter of our ball game. Michael Williams alongside Paul Breece for our WC-TV Game of the Week. Glad you could join us. Big district matchup between these 2 cross-county rivals, Franklin and Ravenwood. You can take a look at the Franklin bench. There's Coach Darren Joines running the show. He is in his 2nd year at Franklin High School. As Paul Breece stands up and dances to the music.
I think it's, the music got me going for sure, but I think the old age in these bleachers are.
So an unexpected week off school. We didn't know we were going to be playing this game until a couple hours before we got the call. But we're glad to finally be back in a gym watching some high school basketball action. As we get set for the fourth quarter here, Franklin again on top, 13 points, 49-36. Ravenwood has tapped away at that lead, but Franklin has maintained a bit of an edge as the ball goes inside. And number 22, Wags Greer.
You got to convert that.
He'll head to the line for two.
I tell you what, they did a little set play right there where they screened the middle guy, and Wags Greer.
So Greer to the line, the senior. First one is up and through.
Wags Greer, a former Woodland Warrior great, middle school.
Jordan Bruce checking back in for the Rebels. Greer, perfect from the line tonight.
I believe Greer and Gleason, the seniors, I think all those Woodland guys, or Ravenwood guys, when they were in middle school at Woodland, they won the county championship.
So Glover a little out of control, but he picks up the foul. And the Rebels take the ball. Well, no, Glover will head to the line. Glover now with 19 points on the night.
Back in for the Rebels, number 15, Finley Long.
Well, the scoring has definitely slowed down a little bit for the Rebels.
Glover with his 20th point. He's perfect from the line tonight, number 14.
Back in for the Rebels, number 32, Matt Thurman.
So the freshman Matt Thurman checking back in for Franklin.
Looks like a offensive-defensive substitution with Finley Long coming in.
Smallwood now. Franklin back in their 1-3-1.
That's a walk.
Smallwood out to number 23. That was Gleason. Put it over the rim. As I saw that nice dissolve that you did a second ago, that was some pretty heavy director work. Pretty cool.
Here we go.
And the Raptors convert as Ben Gleason able to knock it off the rim as the pick six one more time. I think that's what they call a dissolve. I'll have to check with Lance after the
You
game.
got me. I should probably know, I think.
So there you see Ben Gleason at the line.
Converts the three-point,
the and one.
Only a 10-point game, so still within striking distance.
So 13-point lead dwindled to 10 points. Pat now running the show from the point. Hounded is that Ravenwood defense.
Oh,
Glover again. Stay all over him is Ben Gleason. Glover now launches the tray off the front iron. Pulled out of there by Michelson. Or Mickelson. Sorry, I know I've called him Mickelson a couple of times tonight. He'll launch it from the corner.
Oh,
out.
man. Ravenwood Raptors unlucky. There's turnover, though.
Ravenwood fans wanting to erupt on that one. Smallwood goes up and is fouled by Jones.
Jones, good foul. Fouled him hard enough where the ball wouldn't go in. Cannot give up any more and ones.
So Smallwood at the line. He's perfect from the line tonight. Got 5 points from the foul line.
Oh.
Maybe jinxed him.
Yeah, well, the free throw, what's that look like there? Statistician Williams. See, is that his first miss of the night?
That is his first miss.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we can't get on to him then.
Unable to connect is Smallwood on the second one.
That could have been inside 10. And Smallwood really makes you work on offense. He is a defensive presence out there.
Long bottled up.
Is that Erickson as well? They missed the timeout. Coach Joyce was pleading for a timeout and never got it. Luckily, the Rebels hang on to possession.
5 minutes to go. McGraw now for Franklin at the top of the key. Finds a bit of a lane inside to Jones.
Post player.
Nearly thrown away.
Patton's going to.
And Patton launches the tray. Got whacked across the mouth there.
Yeah.
Quickly up the floor. Unable to connect is Mickelson again.
Somebody keep the ball alive. Ravenwood.
Didn't see who kept it alive. Corner again. Mickelson for three. In
nice
and out.
Rebound.
Stockup crashes the boards. And they'll call the travel. Paul Breece.
Well, that's the right call, I know.
I can't stand it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're still hungry. All hot food at the concession stations now. Half off. All hot food. Half off.
What about the cold food? Is that?
Yeah.
What are they going to do with
hot
that?
food,
Is that
half
for
off.
Free?
Cold food, full price.
So the Raptors extending.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. Ravenwood has had 2 trips where they could have cut this thing, and now Glover
again is driving out of control a little bit, but he'll serves his purpose well because he's headed back to the line.
Yeah, where he is perfect.
He's perfect. 4 for 4 from the line tonight. Correct. I think Glover has 21 points. 100% so far from the line. .4:15 remaining. Franklin extending that lead to 12. Ravenwood's going to have to take a couple of chances here. Stockup drives baseline over to Waters. Waters with a 3 tonight. Stockup launches from 3 and buries it. Does Nick Stockup for his 8th point. Cuts the lead to 11, or to 9 rather. 3:45 to go. Waters hounding Patton, and Patton will draw the foul on Cedric Waters.
21, Cedric Waters.
Jack Patton back to the line. Hard to believe, like we said before, Jack is a senior this year. Jack was one of my 7th graders years ago. Proud to see the young man that he's become.
Nice rebound by Greer.
Almost knocked away. It is knocked away. We've got a volleyball game going on, and Franklin comes away with it. Glover begging for it. Drives the lane, has it kicked away.
Wow, and I think he grabbed the arm of Stockup as well.
And Glover will be called for the foul.
Foul on number 14, Breece Glover.
And Nick Stalkup, number 20, will head to the line.
And this is 1-1, so if you're gonna miss one, don't miss this one.
Well, he didn't miss that first one.
I think they have finally hit the under 10 mark, so 3 minutes, 26 seconds.
So Stalkup with a chance to cut this lead to 8. 3:26 to go, and he does it. So your lead is down to 8. And Ravenwood extends full court. Glover now inside, nicely done to Thurman. Put the ball on the floor and had it taken away. Stalkup quickly up the floor, and Patton with the steal. And Coach Joins will take a timeout for Franklin High School. We take under 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Well, we can't say that Ravenwood hadn't had their chances. They had two at about the 6-minute mark, two trips where they couldn't convert, and right there on the 2-on-2, they fast break, they turned it over. Now Franklin's going to have possession, put the lead back to 10, possibly 11. So side out of bounds, Franklin.
Coach Joins and Coach Whitlock send their troops back out on the floor. Under 3 minutes to go. Franklin with an 8-point advantage. Rebels inbound. Glover, pounded by Waters. Patton asks for the screen on that left side.
Yeah, that's a good
they
person
double
to
him
double.
up, and we'll have a jump ball. But the arrow points Franklin's way. And Waters nearly with the steal, knocks it out of bounds.
I'm surprised that Glover is not getting more of any kind of screen action to get him open. It looks like they're going to leave Jones open, number 30.
Watch out for Finley Long down in the corner. Jones underneath.
Travel. No, he called it on the floor.
Foul on the floor.
Either way, that's going to be 1-1. Avery Jones.
So Avery Jones heads to the line, looking for his 5th and 6 points. Jones is senior. You like to have those seniors at the line in this sort of situation. And Jones puts Franklin back on top by 10. 2:29 to go in the ball game. Do the Raptors have another run? Smallwood thought he found a lane. Raptors need to take some chances here offensively. And Smallwood able to make his way to the lane. So Jaden Smallwood.
Well, you always want to try to say, hey, take a charge if you can. Finley Long actually did a pretty good job for Franklin that time getting out of the way. He knew he couldn't get in position, so he let Smallwood go. 8-point game, 2 minutes.
So Jaden Smallwood with 17 points on the night.
Jaden Smallwood, another senior.
Listen up, y'all, 'cause this is the beat that banging is delicious.
I've got to give it to Ravenwood. They know how to keep the music going. Going to old school, some new school, some really old school.
So the Rebels to inbound. Patton able to collect the inbound pass. Almost loses it. He's got to get it across. And Ravenwood, well, they'll call the 10 seconds as Ravenwood's defense.
Well, if you remember, there was 2:08 on the timeout. It's 1:55, so
definitely a 10-second call.
Yeah.
A 13-second call.
Yeah, make it 13.
So Ravenwood now with an opportunity. They're 8 points down, 1:50 to go.
Ooh.
Smallwood inside, off the mark, no good. And number 22, Wags Greer, will foul Finley Long over the back.
Foul on number 22, Wags Greer.
Well, Wags Greer, you can't blame the young man. He had to try to keep the ball alive off Smallwood's miss.
So Long will head to the line. The junior.
Uh-oh.
So now what do we
We've
have?
got a technical.
So somebody, I was looking at my book here. Somebody got teed up.
And look at that. Glover misses a free throw.
And Glover unable to connect. I didn't see who got teed up.
Usually they announce, I don't know.
But now Long will head to the line.
Yeah.
So that was something the Raptors could ill afford to have happen.
Well, it had to be on the bench because Coach Whitlock is sitting down. If it was on a player, he would be able to stand up.
So Long will head to the line. Unable to connect on the first one. And unable to connect on the second one.
Went 1 of 4.
So who gets the ball here?
It's Franklin. Remember, the team that got fouled off the technical. It's automatic.
All right. Let's see. I'm teaching me to keep my head down next time. 1:41 to go.
Could have made it a 12-point game. Still 9 points. Oh.
Franklin looks like they want to eat it here as Gleason will be called for the foul, sending Evan Sigler to the line.
Foul on number 23, Ben Gleason.
Sigler with only 6 points tonight. I'm not sure what he averages, but he is one of the most deadly shooters that you will see, especially in our county. Clean as a whistle is Evan Sigler, the senior. Has Evan signed anywhere? Is he going? Do you know?
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Smallwood now up the floor quickly. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Greer. And Greer able to punch it home. Greer has 9 points on the night. 9-point edge for Franklin.
Next week, our WC-TV Game of the Week. You know where we're at?
Tell me.
I don't know. It's a good one, right?
I thought you were going to surprise me. Well, we
Let me
were
see if I
supposed to be at Independence High School last week, but
Yeah.
we got iced out. We didn't know we were doing this one until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. But certainly one of my most favorite things to do is sit up in the top bleachers with my buddy Paul Breece and call basketball games. Take a look at the Raptor crowd there. 1:15 to go now. 9-point edge for Franklin as they look to hold off the Raptors here in the final 75 seconds. Ziegler now. Got to get it across, Rebels. And they do.
You don't want to foul Glover.
So they'll still look to eat it, Will Franklin. And that'll be Jordan Bruce. He'll be fouled. And they stop the clock with 53.7.
Independence at Centennial next week, our WC-TV game of the week.
Independence at Centennial.
And then flex game, February 2nd. Or dealer's choice. Wherever Lance wants to go.
How are our middle schools shaping up?
Oh, well. Boys, I would say Spring Station Middle School down at Thompson Station is looking really good. Girls, Page Middle School has a very good team.
So Franklin able to extend the lead to 11. And thought Mickelson might throw that one down.
Yeah, Mickelson went in there like big lefty, Phil Mickelson, coming in with a driver.
So Mickelson now with an opportunity for 2.
Man, free throws. Both ends have kind of gone south here this last 4 minutes.
And unable to connect is Mickelson.
Well,
Ziegler is fouled. He'll head to the line. As the fellas show a bit of fatigue.
Yeah. It's kind of the one person you don't want to foul. Ziegler.
Evan Ziegler. One of the prettiest jump shots you will ever see. So he's perfect from the line tonight as Evan Ziegler. Not a huge point total for him tonight. He does have 2 threes. And a total of 10 points as we tick under 30 seconds. Stalkup from far, far away. Knocked out of bounds by Mickelson.
Well, give Ravenwood credit. They're going to continue to press. And
we thought Ravenwood might be able to cut into that 8-point lead by Franklin, but I think the Ravenwood bench was whistled for a technical just a couple of 3 minutes ago. And so Franklin had a total of 4 shots and possession of the ball. And so the Raptors unable to get any closer than 8.
that's, well, Coach Joins, you see him right there. He's kind of jokingly, he did not call timeout. But one of the plays is, I think, where he points to his shoulder. And I think the referee discerned that as timeout. 30-second timeout. I want a 30-second timeout.
And then everybody touched their shoulders like.
And, yeah, Coach Joins
okay.
said, I didn't want a timeout. Well, you know what? I think Coach Joins may want to change his hand signal to this play.
No, it's sitting in the play, not a timeout.
Yeah.
Franklin 25 seconds away from a win here. see Avery Jones with the inbound.
Man.
Something tells me that Breece wants to try and score it again.
Well, may have
Stalk up all the way in, knocked away by Jack Patton. And they'll call him for the foul. Jack did not agree with that.
No, I think they called it out of bounds.
Did they knock it
Yeah,
down? Okay.
yeah.
All right, I thought you called him on the foul, but Jack turned around. Watch the block right here. Nicely done. And he kind of walks away, gives himself a fist pump. So Mickelson able to drop one more bucket to make the score 52-63.
Well, some exciting crowd jawing back and forth.
Always fun to watch the high school crowds chirp at one another. Not a great deal of thought goes into that. Kind of the mob mentality.
No, you're right.
Back and forth.
You're right. Here we go. 1.9 seconds. The most exciting.
Entertaining nevertheless. And that will do it as Franklin takes an 11-point win here on the Raptors' home floor. That does it for us. Michael Williams and Paul Breece. Franklin walks away with a 63-52 win. Big cross-county matchup between these two district rivals. We are at Centennial.
Mark it in the books.
Friday, barring any more snowmageddons.
Easy.
So for my buddy Paul Breece, Michael Williams saying goodbye from Ravenwood High School. There you see your final score. Franklin 63, Ravenwood 62. Franklin's girls also winning tonight over the Raptors, and we will talk again next Friday. Have a great week, everybody. Be safe.